Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to the second Just Jake on October 12th, where I give you guys that nerdy news weekly wrap-up. So let's get started. First, in video games, Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS sold 2.8 million units in its first week in Japan, Europe, and United States. More importantly though, now that we have the appetizer, Nintendo wants us to give us the main dish. Main dish, the Wii U version. The Wii U version just got a release date for the 21st of November, so keep your eyes posted for that. It's going to be awesome, because it's Super Smash Bros. Also with that, Nintendo's Amiibo, which is like their little Skylanders Disney Infinity figures. They like stand and they're doing something on a little platform. That thing, those things, they're announced. More importantly, we have a release date. The first wave, which is like Mario, Link, Samus, the main people from Super Smash Bros., will drop the same day that the game does on November 21st. Also, a second wave was announced with Luigi and other people, Captain Falcon and Zelda, so that'll be cool. Get one, they're like 13 bucks and they're just figures. We don't really know what they do, other than maybe keep stats, but they apparently link up with like Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. And other games, and they just look really cool, so go buy one. You can have a cool Mario figure for like $13. Do it, buy it. Next, Drive Club for the Xbox One and PS4. Originally was going to come out November 11th, just got delayed to December 2nd. Drive Club is like a kind of like a racing game, but you're doing a bunch of crimes at the same time. Like a Fast and the Furious, but not Fast and the Furious, because The Rock isn't in it. But it looks really fun. It's been delayed. Don't worry though, because sometimes delays are good. The Last of Us was delayed, and it's great, so that's awesome. Next, in video games, NBA 2K15, the basketball game with LeBron James and Kevin Durant. They've got this face scan thing where you put a picture of your face in and it scans it and puts it on a creative player, and it's supposed to look exactly like you. It doesn't. It scans it in and it looks like an alien out of like the movie Alien, or the weird Martian people where your nose can be really big and your eyes can like be below your nose, and it doesn't really work. Kind of something like this, and it looks really funny, and it's just kind of one of those beautiful things that happens. But most importantly for Nintendo, god damn it, New York City Comic Con, that's the word. New York City Comic Con revealed Battle Pod, Star Wars Battle Pod. What it is it's made by Namco, and it's this arcade game where you got your left hand on the throttle, your right hand on a joysticky thing, and you shoot it like a plane. You're actually flying X-Wings through the trenches of the Death Star to blow it up. It looks awesome. It's this cool arcade simulation game, and it's got this like degrees of like a pod thing, like a, okay, not 180, but like 237 degrees around you to like there. And it looks really sweet, and it just, oh, dude, the trailer will be below in the description. Check it out, it looks great. Now we're on to TV. TV news. The Walking Dead, it's a show on AMC. 5th season airs tonight. Hunter be hunted, the tagline for the show. It looks awesome. Rick is finally back. He's not farming anymore, and it looks great. Apparently Robert Kirkman, the creator of the comics, says this is sticking most to the comics, so be excited for that. X-Men TV show. Apparently we're going to get one pretty soon. Don't know what it's about, but it's coming. An X-Men TV show. Fox is finally going to get them on the TV. Maybe it has to do with Quicksilver, rumors are saying, but I doubt it, because Evan Peters, who was Quicksilver in Days of Future Past, was awesome, and he'll be in X-Men Age of Apocalypse, the new movie 2016. So I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's going to be awesome. Daredevil, Marvel's Netflix news series, where it's going to be just specifically for Netflix, all these 4 different series leading up to the Defenders, which is like the Avengers, but more badass and not as cool, but like Daredevil, blind guy Matt Murdock. The first 2 pictures have aired. Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock in a suit with glasses on. Looks great. Most importantly though, they showed the first picture of the Daredevil suit. People were wigging out on the internet because they were like, that's not Daredevil. He's in black. He's got a thing on his face. What? But people, that's okay. They've said it's just a prototype suit. He doesn't get his real suit right away. Like think of Iron Man where he's in that big bulky metal one. That's what it is. People would freak out if they thought that was the real thing. Next, James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, the guy who goes he is going to be back as Darth Vader in Star Wars Rebels, the TV show, not the movies. Ha, psych, tricky. Anyways, we talk about Star Wars Rebels. It's really great, awesome TV show. James Earl Jones is going to be Darth Vader again in that show. Watch the show. If you're like, it's a cartoon, I'm too cool for cartoons. You're not. It's awesome. Watch it. We watched Pokemon when we were younger. Watch this. It's great. Now we're on to movies. Sony's Venom movie with the bad guy in Spider-Man 3, canceled. Not going to see a Venom movie. That's okay. We're still getting a Sinister 6 movie. We'll see how it goes. Sony not doing too well with their Spider-Man stuff. Avengers 3. We like Avengers 1. We're ready for Avengers 2. Avengers 3 is apparently going to be split into 2 parts. If anything, like my theories are correct, we're going to see Thanos in that movie, probably with the Guardians of the Galaxy coming in to help the Avengers. But apparently Avengers 3 split into 2 parts, like Harry Potter 7 and 7-2 and Twilight thing. Gonna be split into 2 parts, so it's gonna be great. Most importantly though, apparently Chris Hemsworth, who's Thor, and Chris Evans, who's Captain America, a lot of Chris's, their contracts probably expire before then with Marvel, and Chris Evans kind of says he wants to do directing and not acting anymore after this, so he might not be back. So we're probably gonna see a whole new team led by Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, and that's where this news comes in. The best news of the week. Apparently Sony, who owns the movie rights to Spider-Man, not the comic book rights, but the movie rights, so Amazing Spider-Man and all those were Sony labels, not Marvel, Disney. They own him. They're talking to Marvel Studios about lending Spider-Man to Avengers movies. So what this kind of means is that we would see Spider-Man and Iron Man and the Hulk and all these guys together, but anytime they would do a solo movie, that would be Sony. This is all rumors right now, but we're really hoping it's true because it's freaking awesome. If we see Spider-Man going pew pew and then Iron Man going pew pew, Tony Stark, I'm Peter Parker, that'd be freaking awesome. So hopefully that's what we're gonna see. Next, some trailers that dropped after New York City Comic Con. Tomorrowland, the movie based on the actual land at Disneyland where Space Mountain is. That trailer just dropped. It's about this girl. We don't really know what it's about. But a girl picks up a pin and she's transported to a different world. And George Clooney's in it. And there's apparently a guy who goes psh, because that's the very end of the trailer. I'll link the trailer in the description, below in the description. If you didn't understand that, I slurred. Next, we have the new trailer for this movie called Focus, which is Will Smith. And I think her name is, I don't even know, I'm not going to attempt it. Wolf of Wall Street, the wife who's like blonde. She's in it, and they're both con artists, and they're like conning against each other and stuff. It looks really cool. Love Will Smith, and he's got a six-pack. And you know me, I like six-packs on men, because it's great. So he's got a six-pack, looks really good, really good trailer. Link that in the description as well. Also, my happy birthday of the week to Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman. Have a happiest of birthdays, and remember, we're very excited to see you with your abs in action soon. Thank you. That is another Just Jake. Remember, anything you want to talk about, put it in the comments.
Tasted a little bit of dinner there. Hey, this is Matt from Making It With Matt. If you really like this video, then you should totally subscribe. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends about it. Maybe even tell your mom about it or your dad. Just kidding. Don't tell them. Hey, have a slightly awesome day.